Jalen Hurts, good morning, man. Good to see you.
What's going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I predict best-selling author, don't you?
No doubt about it.
Don't you, Vlad?
That's a given.
Yeah.
That's a given.
All he does is win. So,
Yes.
you said that you've always wanted to write a children's book. Why?
Well, it's me paying it forward. When I was a kid, I had those around me that were able to influence me. I remember going to the library and seeing the book, Tiki and Rondé Barber.
Yeah.
They inspired me to
Twins,
my
yes.
brother's side. And so being able to carry that throughout my journey and put something that represents something that's strong and then can also extend myself. And, you know, it's important to push literacy and the importance of comfortability in reading. And when you are able to relate and give readers something that reflects them and their identities and their communities, I think that makes it even stronger.
One of the things that you've done. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
You
I was
go.
going to say what I love about this book is you highlight the importance of youth programs that we've seen have had an impact in communities across this country, especially through you got a foundation, the Jalen Hurts Foundation. What's the mission and why is it so important to you?
Well, the mission of the Jalen Hurts Foundation is to serve, mentor, and progress, and I think that is a direct reflection of all these different things. You know, I try and be as consistent as I can be in everything that I do, and with the foundation, with this book, it's driving the same message. You know, you see Mr. Berry, you see Mr. Muhammad, Mrs. Lee, and it's all these respected figures around this kid that influences him to kind of push through the adversity and maybe the bad news that he gets. And so it's very exciting. It's very exciting to be able to serve and do something bigger than myself.
And I want to pick up with Mrs. Lee and Mr. Muhammad because those lines stood out to me. Number one, how did you come up with the name Jaylen? That's a joke, Jalen Hurts. Okay, Ms. Lee, as teacher, she says, challenges help you become better. I like that. Mr. Muhammad says, 10% of life is what happens to you. 90% is how you respond. Another person says, we can't lose if we don't quit. So this makes me think these are all things that you do and believe. True?
Yes. And I think, too, you know, I know people call them Jalenisms. I guess that's what people call them.
Jalenism.
But all of the wisdom and everything that I've been able to use to grow and develop myself have come from other people through conversations and through humility and being willing to grow. And so I think it's so important to have respected figures around you as you develop as a young person, as an old person, right? I mean, this book is a picture book, but it's not subject to just one demographic. It's for those young and old and those who need the reminder and those who need the lesson.
But do you still feel that at this stage you're still proving yourself? Do you still feel you're learning and growing? Were there times that you doubted yourself or other people doubted you?
Well, I think that's the humbling part about anything that you do, any way that you express yourself, is there's no arrival. There's only the journey. And so you got to really embrace.
No arrival.
You got to really embrace what you experience.
Yes.
And you got to be willing to grow and have the humility about that. But it comes down to passion. And so I'm always pursuing for more.
Did you ever doubt yourself?
Yeah, there have been times where I've questioned, man, how did I get here? Where am I? But I didn't quit, you know, and it's been so fun interacting with the classrooms and going and being kind of boots on the grounds and reading to different classrooms along this journey because I've been able to answer those questions in person. You know, kids have asked me, adults have asked me, how'd you do it? You know, how'd you come so far? I followed you from Alabama. I've seen your whole entire journey. And I just said, man, I was passionate about it. I love the game. It's what I love to do, and I refuse to be denied. And so that's my energy going forward and everything as it's always been.
This is a special time of year for a lot of young, soon-to-be NFL players. And you've been in this position right before the draft. And in your short career, you've seen and heard it all.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't deserve to be where he's at, to this guy's the best player in the game. What is your advice to these guys that are getting ready to start this journey that we've both been on?
Well, go in with no expectations, and you do it for yourself. You know, you're going to be dismissed, dissected, saluted, supported, hated.
Built up, tore down,
right, all those things, but love hurts. And you got to embrace all types of love. And
Jaylen,
keep pressing forward and do it because that's what you love to do.
Before you go, I'm curious about what you think about Travis Kelce, because Nate said he wasn't going to. Nate said he was coming back. I go, no way, he's going to retire. He's getting married, blah, blah, blah. But I know you can be married to a great person as you are. Shout out to Bree. You can be married to a great person.
But we're also
still
married
play
to
the game,
Gayle.
And so he said, there's no way he's going to retire. I go, yes, he is. Are you surprised that he's made the decision that he's made?
Man, I think when you got a passion to play the game and it's still in you.
That's what Nate said.
You're going to play.
I do think there's a balance that you have to deal with when you start to grow and mature and you start to evolve. And so he feels like he still has it in him. I'm a hell of a fan of him. He's a hell of a player, and so it's great.
Well, we're a fan of yours. Thank you for stopping by. We love what you're doing with the book. Jalen Hurts, thank you so much. Better Than a Touchdown is out now. Scan the QR code on your screen to buy your copy.